Hey guys, it's Kris Saldana coming at you from Empire's Comics Vault located here in Sacramento, California. I got a new video series for you guys called Ongoing Titles. We're going to be talking about comic book news, comic book movie news, comic books, speculation, and all the rumors that are buzzing about on the internet and in the comic book shop. Did you know that the Olsen twins had a little sister? And did you know that she's in the new Godzilla movie? But did you also know that she was just cast as the Scarlet Witch in Avengers 2 Age of Ultron, which is coming out 2015? Her name is Elizabeth Olsen, and she is our new Scarlet Witch, our new Scarlet Avenger. If you haven't heard of her before, she's awesome. Scarlet Witch is one of my favorite Avengers of all time. With one word, she wiped out almost all of the mutants in the world. It was awesome. So we don't know what kind of role she's going to play in Avengers Age of Ultron next, or we don't know what role she's going to play at all, really. But we're going to see Quicksilver as well. We've seen speculation about who Quicksilver is going to be. We don't know yet. I think Aaron Johnson has been thrown into the mix, into the pool a little bit, but we don't know. It's funny because Samuel L. Jackson actually leaked the information that Elizabeth Olsen was going to be Scarlet Witch. So it's going to be really cool. If it's Sam Jackson leaking the information, it's got to be true. Looking forward to it. Number 2, if you haven't heard already, for all you WoW fans, Warcraft is slated to come out 2015 as a real movie, coming out from Legendary Pictures. Legendary, who's handled DC properties like Superman and Batman. Let's hope they don't screw this up. But I know a lot of WoW fans, a lot of friends that are looking forward to this, and it's going to be freaking awesome. So you play the games, you might have a good grasp on the story, but we don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. Third, Ant-Man. We saw the comic book footage, we saw the test footage of Edgar Wright's new movie, Ant-Man, at Comic-Con. If you haven't seen it yet, it's online. Look for it. It's amazing. It blew my mind. Edgar Wright did the Cornetto trilogy with Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and The World's End. He's going to be directing this movie. Scott Pilgrim as well. He directed that. It's going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Funny though, Ant-Man is coming out after Age of Ultron. We know that Ultron's the main antagonist in Avengers, but Ant-Man's not slated to be in Avengers Age of Ultron, which is kind of weird. We don't know where Ultron's going to come from. I do have a little speculation about that. I do think I know what it's going to be, but I don't want to talk about that yet. Finally, Godzilla. I just want to say I'm looking forward to it. The trailer's supposed to hit online soon. I know that people at Comic-Con this year saw the trailer at the panel. We don't know what it's going to be yet. Elizabeth Olsen's going to be in Godzilla, so she's going to be a twofer. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to Godzilla. I thought the first Godzilla was fine, but I was a kid when I saw it, so maybe other people were right in saying it was bad. So, that being said, we're still going to talk about a little bit about Marvel. Not a lot of DC in the news this week. Marvel has been coming out with these teasers, just like they did the teasers for Marvel Now, with different creative teams. They're doing new teasers with the words like rad and global and mind bubble in front of a faded number 1 in the background. So what I'm thinking is they're going to start different series off at number 1. They're going to start all over again. We already know that Avengers is going to start off at number 1 again in a couple of months. We don't know why. We're thinking at the end of Infinity. I don't know why Marvel decides to renumber their things all the time. I have no idea what comic books do this. Maybe new jumping off points, but Marvel Now has only been going about for a year. Not even a year. It's going to be a full year in October. With Uncanny Avengers came out last year in October. So we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have, the different names have been Rad from Dan Slott and Mike Allred. They've been The End from Slott and Kevin Coley. What I'm thinking The End is going to be, if it's Slott, he's doing Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, I'm thinking Doc Ock is going to leave Peter Parker's body. We're finally going to see Peter Parker as Spider-Man again. But I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to these teasers. We're going to find out what they are at New York Comic Con, which is next week on the 11th through the 13th. Yeah, so let's get to my top 5 picks of the week. First, we have Forever Evil number 2. I didn't know this, but I guess there's a love triangle between Ultraman, Owlman, and Superwoman in the Evil Syndicate. So we have sort of a TV soap opera novella thing going on in here, where Ultraman thinks that Superwoman is holding his baby, or really Superwoman is holding Ultraman's baby, and that's not going to be good at all. Then at the end we have a special surprise where Luther releases Bizarro. This is going to be crazy. I'm really excited about it. As you can tell in my voice and in my face, I'm super excited about it. I love Bizarro, and I think it's going to be really awesome when everything comes to light with the baby. And it's crazy because Ultraman can hear the baby's heartbeat, but Ultraman doesn't know that it's not his baby. So you know. So then we have Spider-Man, Marvel Knights. We're going to be getting more from Hulk and X-Men. But in this book, the art is nuts. Spider-Man is tripping on some guy's acid gas, and he's going around all the place. The art's hard to follow, but he's fighting Frankenstein, he's fighting Morbius, he's at Black Widow's house. Everything is going to crazy. It's like a 60s dream out of the Beatles music video, and it's awesome. Love Peter Parker, Spider-Man's great. Trillium. All right, here we go. Trillium, if you've ever been following this book, follow it. We find that William's friend blows up the temple where all the Trillium and all the alien Trillium guys are at, and then time itself collapses into itself, and we see the spaceships from the colony where Nika's at is coming out of the temple, and it's nuts. It's going to be crazy. Jeff Lemire, his artwork, amazing. Then we have Phantom X Max. Be warned, not for kids, but Phantom X, it's a noir, more like a, it's like 007 with superpowers. It's awesome. He finds this little heart thing. It's like a heart gun, and it kills everybody, and it's awesome. We see femme fatales, and we see people going after Phantom X. Phantom X is a lot of fun. Great dialogue in this. I love it. Look out for it. I think it's only a mini. Then last we have Lazarus. If you didn't know, I didn't know. Greg Rucka can tell a great story. In this issue, we see that Johanna betrays Jonah by telling everyone that Jonah sent the hit after forever, and her little boyfriend right here, her cyborg boyfriend. I didn't know they were cyborgs. We find out that they're metal underneath their arms. I had kind of an idea, but I always thought it was sort of like a computer leak up to their brain. But I guess they're cyborgs. They protect the family, but not anymore because the family is imploding into itself. So that's Lazarus. And Greg Rucka, he's awesome. So that's your comic news for the week. Next week we'll be at you more with more for the week. Bye guys.